Dodgy stains on my knees. That did not go to plan. Morning folks, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel for maybe some of you. Today we're on another live video and we are in the village of Hickling. We're in the pub car park. It's the Plough Inn, an 18th century pub. Hopefully it'll be open later, so we'll grab a pint as well. It's a normal trio. So we've got Molly and Alice is just in the back. She's ready for her nap. And it's got some interesting history with the English Civil War. So there is a line of hills that go east to west called the Hickling Standard. And the reason it's called that is because the Royalists, the Cavaliers, around 1642, raised the King's Banner on those hills. And then in the church has two items of quite some interest. The first is a 9th or 10th century hogback coffin lid. It's over 1,000 years old. It was used as a grave cover for a rectangular grave, but it's actually a hogback stone cover, which is a little bit unusual in itself. And secondly, the church doors used to have holes in it for muskets to be fired out of for the protection of the parishioners during the Civil War if they took refuge in the church. She keeps grinding her teeth. Don't you? I think you can see that. Okay, we're parked at the pub. So we are going to cross the road, turn left, head north, and then take this angular path off the road, heading northwest, then north, head east, back around. And we're going to approach the Hickling Standard hills from the east and head west. We've leveled up a moat, which might be of some interest. We'll see. It's in copper script, so we'll see if there's a surface expression of it, or if it's just too far gone to get much out of it. First change of the day. We didn't take that path heading northwest. I think I said that we would cross the river. It's actually a canal, the Grantham Canal. I assumed it was a river. Anyhow, it's very idyllic, very pleasant. Just looking at this canal, it's not reeds. I would have thought they clogged the propeller. I might have messed up a little bit here. I'll put a little inset map in the corner to show you what I mean, but I thought the path came from over on this side, crossed with a bridge across the canal to join this side. This being a bridleway and that being a footpath. And I was expecting it between that field boundary and this field boundary on that side. The farm in the middle. I can't find it. I'm going to walk about 100 more yards. Just hope it's around this corner. If it isn't, we'll come up with a plan. I never should have doubted myself. There we go. I was correct. The path didn't join up with that bridge. That bridge leads to a track down to the farm. We're off piste at the moment. Ideally we'd be in this field here, but we're not. We'll take this track down to the farm, where we can hopefully pick up the public footpath again. And if we bump into the farmer, apologise. In the words of the bravery, it was an honest mistake. That did not go to plan. Track ended at the farmer's barn. A few barns. In the yard was a load of plant and farming machinery. The perimeter was just fenced. Beyond the fence was the farmhouse. It's a bit of a new build farmhouse. I couldn't see the gate or anywhere to get through the perimeter fence to then continue down the track to the road. Anyway, so that's a bit of a pickle for us. We're going now to retrace our footsteps. I haven't looked at the map other than to look ahead, so further east. There is a place we can cross 1 kilometre, but that's northeast, so that puts us about 1.5 kilometres further off route. So I'm going to go back, retrace our steps along the river. It's probably a little bit naive and foolish of me, to be honest, thinking that the footpath crossed where it met the canal. But I also find it unusual for the footpath to terminate at the canal. It's the 3rd of February. It must be 15 degrees. I've got my normal coat on, my big coat, if you're northern. I haven't got a t-shirt underneath, I'm sweating. How are you, Alice? Are you a bit hot? Are you hot? We'll head back to Hickling, Hickleberry Finn, and we'll go from there. I think what I might do is take the main street south. So we'll cut out the big loop round that way. So we've done the distance. And head south, pick up on the path east, which then goes straight up the Hickling Standards. So that's the group of hills where the Royalist Banner was raised. East at the foot of the Standards. on my hands and knees here. Dodgy stains on my knees. You alright, buds? Well, we made it. We're at the trig point now. It's 105 metres. I don't know what it is above the plateau, maybe 40-50 metre elevation above it. There's a strong wind actually from the east, so I'm hoping we're on the east side of the trig point with the camera resting against the trig. I just hope the audio works out and the wind's not muffling it. Well, there is quite a view. Apologies for the audio, but I'll show you it. You can certainly see why they raised the banner here. The village seems to have a strong local history group. I'm surprised there's not a plaque of some sort, but then I guess it's not unusual what they did. It just seems quite strongly documented, recorded and remembered. So I'm surprised there's not a memorial or something. It's a very important part of the country's history, isn't it? That's lunch. I just said it was lunch. You know what? We're going to have a big quick yomp to the pub. Just checked, it says it's open now. I'm going to have lunch there. I can have a pint. Alice has got a salmon fillet and brioche. I think I was probably about 19 or 20 when I first had brioche, or at least knew what it was. We had croissants, but not bloody brioche. Different time, isn't it? Hey folks, well, that's us done. We ended up at the pub. We had a beautiful pint of Loxley. Alice had her lunch. Molly had a nap in the car. The heavens have just opened. I had half planned to maybe pop to the church after lunch, but that's not happening. So I think that's a wrap on this video. I've seen on some channels, they always say doesn't cost you anything to click the thumbs up and subscribe, so it really helps the channel apparently. Yeah, sure, if you want to, go for it. If not, you know, worse things happen at sea. So that's us done. Thank you for watching, and for those who are more interested in the landy videos, if you've even made it this far, there are some of those coming up. We're going to be installing the Mud UK roof shelf console. Hopefully getting that for my birthday. I also will be doing a full service, so an 80,000 mile service. It's on 75,000, but we'll do it early. So I want to do oil and everything every 5,000. But in addition to that, we're also going to be changing the front brake discs and possibly calipers. We'll see about that. So you've got some landing videos coming up as well. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, thumbs up, all that, and see you soon. Bye bye.